Welcome to part 3 of this webinar on how to find books. In this part, we are going to look at locating a book on the shelf in the library. In DIT Library, books are shelved according to a numerical system called the Dewey Decimal System or Dewey Decimal Classification. The system is structured around 10 main classes. Each discipline is assigned a number within these main classes. The numerical system starts at 000 and works its way up to the 900s. In practice, it looks like this. This is what the 10 main classes are. Each discipline is represented in these classes. On this slide, you can see how each of the 10 classes can then be subdivided into 10 further classes, and this continues in this system. Each class represented here can go on to be subdivided further until each discipline or subject area is represented by a unique number. We call this the call number. So what does this look like on the shelf? You can see here that the books are arranged in ascending numerical order from left to right. So the call numbers are 572, 574, 575, and so on. We also add the first 3 letters of the author's surname to the call number to make it easier for you to find it. As we subdivide class numbers to represent specific subjects within a discipline, you'll notice that many books have a much longer shelf mark with a decimal point and several numbers after it. In this example, you can see that 153.830151 here in yellow is before 153.85, but after 153.83. Each number before the decimal point is read as a whole number. Each number after the decimal point is read individually. So 0.830151 is before 0.85. Because a call number represents a particular subject area, you will sometimes find lots of books shelved at a particular call number. To help you find the particular number that you need or particular book that you need, we shelve them alphabetically by the author or editor's surname. We put the first 3 letters of the author or editor's surname on the spine label along with the call number and then shelve in alphabetical order according to these letters within that call number. These books all have the same call number, 658.3. They are all on the same subject but have different authors. To help you find the book quickly, they are then shelved alphabetically by the author's surname. As we just put the first 3 letters of the author or editor's surname on the spine label, you need to work your way along until you find the letters that match your call number. To explain it a bit further, let's go back to one of our reading list examples. Here's one of the titles from our sample reading list. We looked for it on the Library Catalogue and know it's shelved at call number 302.2 WOO. So we need to make a note of that. Don't forget to make a note of the edition also. As mentioned before, the entire book collection is arranged by Dewey Decimal. So the collection starts at 000 and works its way up to the 900s. The books are shelved on what are called stacks. Each of these stacks is numbered and will have a stack sign indicating which number range is shelved there. Stacks are usually double-sided, so books will be shelved on either side. So putting it all together, it will be laid out like this. This is what a usual stack sign will look like. When you're in the library, the stack signs indicate the number range that is shelved there, so follow the stacks along until we find what we need. If we're looking for a book that is shelved at 302.2, it will be located at stack 4, which is here, and it'll be on the right-hand side. If we look at the sign, we see that the shelf or number area 302 to 302.23014 is shelved here. So if we're looking for a book at 302.2, it will be shelved in between these numbers. This is how the books are arranged on the shelves. On each stack, the books are arranged from left to right and then from top to bottom. When you reach the bottom of the stack, jump again up to the top shelf and continue on in this manner. Work your way along until you come to the call number and letters that you need. So back to one of our books from our sample reading list. The Library Catalogue told us it was shelved at 302.2 WOO. Work your way along the shelves until you find your call number and then follow the letters. Note that 302.2 WAT is followed by 302.2 WEI, which is followed by 302.2 WHY, and so on. As we can hold more than one edition, make sure you select the right edition, which in this case is the 8th edition. If we look at another example from our sample reading list where we had an editor instead of an author, we treat it in just the same way. Again, from the catalogue, we know it's shelved at 302.23072 JEN. Follow the sequence of call numbers and letters and you can locate the book that you need. Also make sure you grab the edition that you need. You will notice that some books have a yellow sticker on the spine that says library use only. These books cannot be borrowed, so make sure you grab the right copy if you want to take the book home with you. If you can't find what you need, ask the library staff for help. We are always here to help you find what you need. Let's move on to part 4.